And it does it again. Welcome back to Fishing with T-ravis. Do you want to catch more bass? Well, besides fishing the right area, I suggest you start throwing plastic worms like these right here. Almost every bass fisherman has used them at some point while out fishing. And if not, I ask them, are you even a bass fisherman? Or do you even know what you're doing? Because it's the go-to for so many bass fishermen out there, including myself, because they catch even the most finicky bass, have great action in the water, are versatile, and have literally unlimited potential depending on how you rig them and how you work them back to the boat. Now, throughout the years, I've tried many different styles and brands of soft plastic worms, from Strike King to Zoom to Berkeley Havocs to cut tails to ribbon tails to just straight worms. Basically anything you can think of. And two consistently stand out for me: the electric blue ribbon tail from Bass Pro Shops and the electric blue squirming worm with fire tail from Bass Pro Shops. It seems like even when nothing else is working, these two will come through and find me a fish. And very often, they find me some really big fish.
So freaking big.
Now, I think why these work so well is because of that electric blue color. Because here in clear Midwest lakes, that electric blue literally looks just like any bluegill that is swimming through the water and the glint of their fins, which really just fires the bass up. Because what are bass feeding on during the spring, summer, fall? Bluegills. They're almost always feeding on bluegills. That's their main source of food. So a color that perfectly mimics that is going to continually put fish in the boat. And also, just look at the action as I cast these. The way the tail on the ribbon tail just flutters in a nice circle as it goes down, and how as you work it, it comes a little faster. And now on the fire tail just slightly flicks and flutters on the way down and just has a nice spin to it on the way up. I think that makes all the difference, because the fire tail looks like blood in the water, which is why even when the bass are most finicky, I seem to be catching them on the fire tail. And the ribbon tail is just that continual motion just fires up them bigger fish, because it adds a little more spark and makes it look a little bit bigger than the fire tail. Overall, I just can't say enough about how much I love these two baits. Between the perfect color and the beautiful way they fall in the water, they will consistently put fish in the boat on clear Midwest lakes, and even in murky lakes if you're throwing that fire tail, because that just shines through the water. So I suggest, if you want to catch some more fish, or if you're struggling on a day, get these two Bass Pro Shops plastic worms, Texas rig them up weightless, or you can even add a weight and throw them out there. And before you know it, you'll be reeling in fish just like me.
Oh, come on. Oh, gosh. So freaking big. Big boy.